Greetings, Moonbats and other YouTubers. It is Saturday, April 13th, 2019, 2 days before tax day. Got my taxes done. I used TurboTax. It's free, and walks you through and asks you a bunch of questions, and you answer them, and and at the end your taxes are done. It was actually pretty simple. The last time I did something like that, it was a long time ago, and I had I think I was going to like pay $6,000 or something like that, and I said, well, that can't be right. So I went to a professional. I ended up getting back a couple of grand instead. So $8,000 error. I was kind of said, maybe I shouldn't do my own taxes again. But this time it worked out pretty good. So thanks, Mark, for the tip about TurboTax. It's really kind of ironic because I used to work for Intuit. I used to do data conversions for them from other platforms into their QuickBooks product. But anyway, so I am currently camped at Cottonwood Springs Road, or just off of Cottonwood Springs Road, in a kind of a BLM area here, just outside of Joshua Tree National Park in California. Mark has departed and already arrived back in the Quartzsite area. I think he was going to go look at, there's a labyrinth up there somewhere now around Palm Canyon or Crystal Hill. I'm not sure where. Mark, you can speak into that. If you see this video, I'm sure you will. And I'm going to be heading more in a northerly direction. I know I've said this before. I don't know. Mark and I say goodbye, and then all of a sudden we look up, and the other one's driving into the camp. I got here, and I guess Mark was going to go camp inside the park, but it's packed. It's full. Reservations only. The Super Bloom has really brought out a lot of campers, and so there's a fair amount of activity going on inside the park. Beautiful. In fact, that's what this video is about. We visited, Mark and I visited Cottonwood Springs area. There's actually apparently a spring there, although we didn't hike back in to see it. There's kind of an oasis of palm trees there. I'm not sure if that's where the spring is, but they have it, barriers in front of it, so they don't want you back there. So we didn't actually go into the palms there to see if that's where the spring was. It kind of looked like that's might be where it is, simply because of the palm trees and stuff. So, and then we also went to the Cholla Gardens a little further into the park and got some more pictures there. Flowers everywhere. It was beautiful. So got a lot of little clips and segments of the flowers inside Joshua Tree National Park, and a little bit of recording of the campsite here, and Mark's departure this morning towards Quartzsite. And so what else is going on? Oh, the van. Thanks, Steve, for talking to me about the van. Yeah, I'll probably be seeing you here next week. The van has been doing pretty good, considering that it's almost a 40-year-old vehicle. The fact that it runs is kind of a miracle in itself. But towing this trailer, it gets pretty warm, hot. It overheats, actually. If I turn the heater on all the way up and the fan up, it does pretty good, and I can travel a fair distance as long as I'm not going into a headwind uphill. And I can usually get where I want, but it's not shifting into third once it gets hot too. So anyway, I'm gonna go see Backwoods Rambler Steve and Sheila's Firecracker. If you guys want to look those guys up and say hi to them, and get some work done on my van and get it up to speed so that I can go over the Rockies. I've got to be in the Denver area by May 11th, before May 11th. I don't know if I told you, I'm going to be a grandpa. Did I tell you that? I think I did. Anyway, I'm going to be a grandpa. And so I'm going out to see my daughter and give her a hug. And that's the date that I've targeted is May 11th. So hoping to get all of that done, hitched up, and start heading north and east here in a little bit. I'm also going to stop and see my son in Anaheim. He's camping this weekend up in Big Bear. I was going to go camping with him, but with the van doing what it's doing, I'm going to wait until I can get it, fixed and feel a little more at ease and comfortable about traveling with it. But Anyway, so enough talking heads. I'm going to put some clips here, show you the flowers and some of the other stuff that we saw. And hopefully I'll remember to put in all the clips. And I did that on a video. Which one was it? Oh, I talked about building the platform for my mattress in the van, and I didn't include any of the shots of it. So anyway, let's hope I don't have another brain freeze, and I get all of the content in that I wanted. It's going to be 85 here today. Beautiful day, perfect. Nice light breeze. There's bees here. And the bees in this area are Africanized, just as they are just about anywhere in the Southwest. Pretty much exclusively now the bees are Africanized, which means they're a little more aggressive than the little docile honeybees that you and I all grew up with. And they've taken a shine to my water jug. It's got a little white spigot on it. And man, as soon as I put that thing out there were bees on it. So I'm not sure if they can sense the water and they just know where it's at, or if they've just learned to recognize that shape, that color white and the shape of a nozzle, and they just kind of know that instinctively that there's water there, so they go check it out. Because they were on it, like right now. And when I went over there, I went, hey, get out of my water. And they came after me. I was running around the trailer, getting chased by Africanized bees. I'm going, ah! So I put the water away, and I've kind of cleaned up around the place, and I haven't seen any since. And I think the wind might be keeping them away a little bit, I hope. So anyway, enough said. Enough talking heads. Let's get to the video. Love you guys. Thanks, Steve, so much for talking to me, and I'm looking forward to seeing both you and Sheila and getting my van worked on. So really grateful for that. And yeah. All right, guys. See you later. you.